One of the great rules of Cuddle Party is about the ability to change your mind. So can you tell us some of the thinking behind that?
Oh my gosh, it's a powerful rule. Um, well, one thing that the rule is that you are encouraged to change your mind. And whenever I put that up, I'm like, how many of us are encouraged to change your mind? Like I wasn't encouraged when I was a kid. I have a lot of judgments in my head about, being unreliable or being fickle or, these things. So my experience usually in culture in general is, well, make up your mind, be decisive, know what you want, and what do you want, and ask for it. It's and there's also a lot of people have agendas about what they want me to decide or what they want me to do, and all of that is impacting me. So being encouraged to change my mind um creates a relational dynamic. I'm there with a group of people who are have agreed to support that in themselves and each other, and it allows us to be really present and really curious. What do I like about this? What do I not like about this? Is this something I want? Am I a yes? And we do this exercise or a game where people ask us things and we experiment with saying yes and no without doing anything. And part of the value of that is we actually tune into, like, okay, somebody asks, if they can rub my back, and my brain is going, oh, that'll be awesome. I love back rubs. And my body's going, sometimes there's a conflict there. And it's like, it takes a little while, I think, to notice what's happening in the body and let that guide us. Because sometimes there's something there where if I override it with, like, well, what's wrong with that? This is a nice person, that I'm passing by some deeper intuitive knowing in my body that is really powerful and important for me to be at ease and to feel safe. Another rule that we have at Cuddle Party that is really important to the changing your mind is, if you're a maybe, say no. And what that does is it allows that maybe, I'm not sure, that all the voices going a different way, to if I say no, then I'm off the hook. And suddenly I have space, I don't feel pressure, I don't have that FOMO feeling, or that, and then I can be like, yeah, what do I want? And then I might go and ask for the very same thing that I wasn't sure I wanted. But I'll have more clarity around it. The other thing about changing your mind is staying in the present moment. So, I might have been yes to something a moment ago, and then I tried it and it was great for 30 seconds to 3 minutes or whatever, and now not so much. Or now something new showed up. It created the space for, like, oh, what would be great is this thing. So that's another part of changing your mind. It's like, that was wonderful and I'm done now. Or, you know what, this makes me think of something else I'd like to add on. So it's just a lovely way of being present and open, and being more in the flow.
And I do love that we're not locked into things. I finally was thinking, like a roller coaster. If you get on that roller coaster and it takes off, you're not likely to be able to tell them, hey, stop, I want to get off. And what's great here is you can. You're not locked into going upside down and through the loops. If you've decided a third of the way in, this is not for you, you can exit gracefully. It's encouraged, and it makes it so much safer. So I love that we get to learn safety when this might be a new experience for many of us.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Larysa. Wonderful question.
Thank you.